Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. So today we will be continuing the second part of animals from our science subject. Clear children? So yesterday what we have learned that some of the living organisms, they produce their young ones through the process of reproduction. Some they lay eggs and hatch the young ones, and some of the animals they directly give birth to the young ones. Clear children? So we have learnt about fish, frog and etc. animals in yesterday's session. So today we will be learning about the life cycle of butterfly and some of such animals. The life cycle of a butterfly has 4 stages. Okay children, see how is the life cycle of the butterfly? It is of 4 stages, as you can see here in the picture. So this is of 4 stages. Butterflies lay their eggs on leaves. Butterflies lay their eggs on leaves. Where do butterflies live, children? Where do they live? Yes, they live on the plants. Very beautiful and colorful butterflies. They live on the plants. No, a small worm like caterpillar hatches from the eggs. This stage is called larva. See children, as butterflies live on the plants, so where do they live? They lay eggs. They lay their eggs on the leaves. See here, this. Okay, so there is an egg on the leaf. So this is the first stage. Okay, so small worm like caterpillar. This one, small worm like caterpillar, so hatches from the eggs. So what is hatching, children? What is hatching? The young one which is coming out from the eggshell. No, breaking the eggshell, the young one is going to come out. No, that is called as hatching. So here, like this is the caterpillar, no, which we call it as larva. So this is going to be hatched from the eggs, whereas this is the second stage. And the caterpillar grows in size by eating the leaves of the plants and develops a protective covering around itself. So children, how does this live? This small larva, how does it live? So it is going to live by eating the leaves of the plants, because it is on the plant, on the leaf. So it is going to grow by eating the leaves of the plants, and it is going to it is going to develop a protecting cover. As you see here children, the caterpillar is rounded up with the leaf of the plant here. No, clear? So it is totally green in color, the leaf. So inside the leaf, caterpillar will be there. Okay, so it is going to just get this cover around itself for protection. Okay, this stage is called as pupa. Okay, this is called as pupa. This is the third stage. And the pupa sheds its old skin many times. The pupa sheds its old skin. So children, shedding is just leaving off. Okay, leaving off in the sense the leaves, of the butterfly which it has been rounded on itself, it is going to shed off the old skin. No, it is going to shed off the old skin many times, and the process of shedding old skin by animals is called molting. So what is this process called as? Like the young ones shedding down their old skin by animals is called what? It is called as molting. Okay children, and finally the adult butterfly comes out from the pupa. So this is the fourth stage, where after going through this process of molting, the young butterfly, okay, the young butterfly has been developed as the adult butterfly. Okay, so which we can see on the plants. So this is the final stage, the last stage, which has come from the pupa. Clear children? So this is how the butterfly, it is going to develop from a small egg to the adult butterfly in these 4 stages. Clear? So First stage is this egg. No, again it is going to develop as the caterpillar, which we call it as larva. Again from larva, so it is going to round up the leaves of the plants to get the protection, and this stage it is called as pupa. Okay, and after this pupa, it is going to shed down its old skin for many times and is going to develop as the adult butterfly. Clear, children? So this is how the butterfly is developed. Okay, now we'll see the next animal. Here we are having some insects here. The life cycle of grasshoppers and cockroaches involves three main stages. You can see here in the picture, children, this is a grasshopper. Okay, this is a grasshopper. So grasshoppers and cockroaches, they develop in three main stages. The life cycle of these creatures are of three main stages. The tiny larvae that hatch from the eggs are called nymphs. Okay, children. So the tiny larva, in the sense here, this one. So this is the egg. No, after egg is hatched, you can see the nymphs here. Okay, you can see the nymphs here. And how is this in nymphs, children? This is closely resemble their parents. The nymphs closely resemble their parents. It looks as it is like the mother. No, whereas if you see in the other animals, we have seen frog, we have seen butterfly. No, so all these, they do not look same as their mother. No, but here in the young stage, we are talking about the young stage, when coming out from the egg, when hatched from the egg, they do not look like their mother parent. Okay, so here this cockroaches and grasshoppers, they resemble their parents, in the sense they just look like their parent, but they do not have wings. They do not have wings. See here in the picture, it is just looking like the adult grasshopper. Okay, but it is not having the wings. A nymph undergoes molting several times and eventually develops into an adult. A nymph undergoes molting. What is molting, children? Shedding out the skin. Shedding out the skin. No. So this process is being done by this grasshopper and cockroaches for several times. For so many times. Okay, and eventually develops into an adult, and slowly after shedding out the skin for so many times, it is going to develop into an adult. Okay, children, so this egg is the first stage, nymph is the second stage, and adult grasshopper, okay, this is the third stage. So like this, grasshoppers and cockroaches are going to develop into an adult creature. Clear, children? Now we'll go to the other one, that is reptiles. Reptiles. Now what are reptiles? Here if you can see, so you are having snake, frog, lizard, okay, chameleon, crocodile, all these are reptiles. So how are these going to undergo the reproduction process? So we'll just see. Reptiles such as snakes and lizards lay their eggs on the ground. Okay, children, see, these snakes and lizards, these kind of reptiles, what they do, they lay their eggs on the ground. Okay, out of these eggs, only a few develop into adults with the help of the sun rays that provide warmth to these eggs. See here, as they live on the ground. So for example, like snakes and lizards, they live on the ground. No, so what happens, as they live on the ground, they are going to lay the eggs on the ground. And out of these eggs, only a few are going to develop into adults. Only a few. How? With the help of the sun rays. With the help of the sun rays that provide warmth to these eggs. So these they are not going to sit on the eggs like hen does, these animals. So what we did learn about hen? Even hen also lays eggs, but to provide the warmth, to the eggs, so it is going to sit on the eggs. But here snakes and lizards, they are not going to sit on the eggs, but as they are on the ground, no, so definitely the ground receives the sun rays. No, the ground, no, it receives the sun rays, and because of this sun rays they get the warmth. Who? The eggs. Okay, the eggs are going to get the warmth, so which is very much necessary for hatching. Okay, so through this sun rays they are going to get the warmth and they are going to hatch. Okay, so they are, the young ones are going to come out from the eggs. And what happened to the other eggs? We said only some, only very few are going to develop into adults. But what happened to the rest? So some of the eggs are eaten by the other animals. See how sad children here. So as they lay eggs on the ground, so we have so many other animals also. No, so many other animals also which live on our planet Earth on the ground. Okay, so some of the eggs, what happened? So they are being eaten by other animals. Okay, so because of that only few eggs are going to develop as adults. Okay children, no, this is about the snakes and lizards. Now we'll see the next session, that is revise and recall. So what have we learned until now? We'll just revise through these 4 statements, whether telling they are true or false. Lizards reproduce by laying eggs. Is it true children? Lizards reproduce by laying eggs. Okay, this is true. Yes. The eggs produced by all the birds have the same kind of internal structure. Is it true? Yes, it is true. No, we will be having so many birds, different kind of birds. But all the birds lay eggs. No, or maximum all the birds, they lay eggs. But even though they belong to different kinds, but the eggs that are produced by all the birds have the same kind of internal structure. Internal structure in the sense inside the egg, children. No, we talked about the yolk and white color jelly. No, so these inside the egg. But external structure, like outside, if you see, there will be a difference. No, if you see like the egg, duck egg, it will be like brown in color. No, hen egg, it is white in color. The outside shell, it differs. But inside the egg, the structure is the same. Okay, and some eggs will be small and some eggs will be big. But here inside the egg, it is the same. Fish lay only 1 egg in water at a time. Is it true? Fish lay only 1 egg in water at a time. No, this is false. So fish lays many eggs at a time. No, fish lays many eggs once in water. The young ones that hatch from the eggs of frog are called pupa. The 4th statement, children. The young ones that hatch from the eggs of frog are called pupa. What are they called? The young ones which are hatched of the frog, what are they called? They are called as tadpole. No, pupa is the wrong statement. Pupa is of butterflies. No. So this is also the false statement. Clear, children? So hope you have understood about this birds, insects and all. Now we'll see about the remaining animals here. Animals that give birth to babies. Animals which give birth to babies. Now until now what we have learnt is which are going to produce eggs, now, which are going to lay eggs and produce the young ones. Here, so we have already said that animals are going to directly give birth to babies. Like who are they? How do they give? We are going to learn now. Animals that give birth to young ones and suckle them with milk are called mammals. So animals which give birth to young ones and suckle them with milk. Suckle them with milk in the sense what, children? Which are going to feed the young ones with one's own milk. Okay. Now these animals are called as mammals. Okay. Like dogs, cats, cows, monkeys, rabbits, elephants, kangaroos, giraffes, lions and human beings are examples of mammals. Okay, see here, these are all mammals. What are all animals here? It is mentioned, including us. We are all mammals because these animals are going to directly give birth to the young ones. No, and they are going to feed them with their milk, with their own milk. No, clear, children? The complete development of the young ones takes place inside the mother's body. So where does this development of the young ones take place? So it is going to take place inside the mother body. If you see, children, for birds and some types of insects like grasshopper, cockroach and all that, no? So they are not going to completely develop, no, when they come out from the egg. That is when they get hatched. But here, for the mammals, the complete development of the young ones takes place inside the mother's body. The mother feeds the young ones with her milk after they are born. So after they are born, how are they able to get the food, children? The mother is going to feed the young ones. No, as we also get the mother from our milk when we are born. Same like that, such animals like dogs, cats, cows and all these also, they feed their young ones, their babies with their milk. Okay, children? Now, mammals have a well-developed brain. Much of them have hair on their body and most of them live on land. They breathe through their lungs. Okay, so mammals, they have got a well-developed brain. Brain, children, what do we do with our brain? No, it is going to control our body. No, this one brain is going to control our body. No, where we'll be able to think also. Okay, so most of them have hair on their body and most of them live on land. See, mammals, they have got a very well developed brain and most of the mammals, they have got hair on their body. Hair on their body. If you see, dog, cat, all this, no, even monkey, so all this, they have got hair. Lions, no, hair on their body and most of them live on land. Most of them live on land. And how do they breathe? They breathe through their lungs. No, even we breathe, no, children, like as we breathe through our lungs, human beings, that is we in the sense here, human beings. Okay, so as we breathe through our lungs, even mammals also. Mammals is the remaining type of animals also which come under this category. They also breathe through their lungs. Clear, children? But for mammals, here if you see, mammals are also called viviparous animals. See here, mammals are also called as viviparous animals. Okay, and there is one fact here, children. So what is that? Bats are mammals even though they are able to fly like birds. See, bats. So this is a very special category in mammal. So they are mammals. Bats are mammals, but they are able to fly like birds. Okay, even though they are mammals, they are able to fly like birds. Clear, children? Okay, now this is a picture of a kangaroo and a cow with its young ones. See, no. So kangaroo, how it is holding its the baby kangaroo, that is Joy, huh? And cow, how it is holding its baby one, that is its calf. Okay. See. So these animals, they give birth to the young ones directly. Some mammals such as dolphins and whales live in water. So there are other mammals which live in water. What are they? They are dolphins and whales. So here we said some of them live on the not some, sorry, most of them live on the ground, but some mammals like dolphins and whales, they live in water, and they are called as aquatic mammals. What are they called as, children? They are called as aquatic mammals, and they do not have hair on their body. See, so as we learned that which live on the ground, mostly they have hair, but here aquatic mammals, that is which live in water, they do not have hair on their body. Okay, they breathe through lungs and often come up to the water surface to breathe in air. So what happens? So they breathe through lungs, but as they live in the water, so they are going to come to the water surface. In the sense what? To the level, above the level of water. No, to the water surface. And what do? They'll come here, come up to breathe in air. No, so when you are there in water, they cannot breathe the air. Okay, so that is the reason why they come up to the water surface, so that they can breathe the air, breathe in air. Okay, children, clear? Now, what is this? So this is a dolphin. No, and this is a whale. This is the dolphin, and this is the whale. And this blue whale is the largest mammal. Blue whale. Okay, this is the largest mammal. And duck-billed platypus and spiny anteater reproduce by laying eggs. Okay, children. So these duck-billed platypus and spiny anteater. So these are some kind of other mammals which are going to reproduce by laying eggs. But they are still called mammals because they feed their young ones with their milk. So you might have wondered here. So as we said before, like what we said, that mammals are the ones which give birth directly to the young ones. No, but here what we are telling that these two animals like duck-billed platypus and spiny anteater, so what we are telling that they are reproducing the young ones by laying eggs. Then how they are mammals? Thing is here, why they are mammals? Because they feed their young ones with their milk, and they have hair on their body, and they breathe through lungs. So because they are having the other three characteristics, that is the features, like mammals, they feed their young ones with their milk, they have hair on their body. Not all, some of them have hair on the body, and they breathe through lungs. Because of these features, they are called as mammals. Clear, children? Understood? Okay. Now here, mammals, how do they take care of their young ones? So mammals take care of their young ones for a long time. They keep their babies clean and warm. They feed their babies and protect them from enemies. See, mammals, like even see human beings like our mother, how does she take care of us? For how long? No, she take care of the babies. No, for a long time. How they keep their babies clean and warm? No, they'll take so much care that the babies, that is the young ones, so they remain clean and warm. They feed their babies and protect them from enemies. Yes or no, children? So because they are their babies, so they are going to feed their babies. They are going to give milk to the babies, no, as food, and they are going to protect them from the enemies. Okay. And here most fish, reptiles and insects do not take care of their young ones. But here if you see children, these fish, reptiles and insects, they do not take care of their young ones. No, how? They just lay their eggs in a safe place and leave the young ones to their own. That is, young ones to live on their own. So they just lay eggs, and where do they lay? They lay eggs in a safe place. Now if you see, in some birds they build the nest also. No, so fish, it is going to lay eggs in the water, and reptiles again on the ground. No, so insects also on the ground, and sometimes on the plants and all that. No, so here they just lay eggs in a safe place and they leave the young ones to live on their own. As mammals take care of their young ones, these animals, that is fish, reptiles, insects, they cannot take care of their young ones. So the young ones have to live on their own. Okay children, clear? Okay, now here, so there is a wonder. The tilapia fish carries its eggs in its mouth until they hatch. See here, this fish, this one, what is? Tilapia fish carries its eggs in its mouth until they hatch. Okay, so the small fish hide in the parent's mouth when faced with danger. So only one fish. What is that? That is tilapia fish. It is going to carry its egg in its mouth until they hatch. Until they hatch in the sense until they come out from the egg. And the small fish, it is going to hide in its parent's mouth. It is going to hide in the parent's mouth when faced with danger. So as we learned that the fish is going to lay eggs in the water. No, it is an aquatic animal. So when it lay eggs, what happens? Some of the other aquatic animals are going to eat it. But here for this fish, what happens? It carries its eggs in its mouth until they become a young one. That is until they hatch. And this small fish is going to hide inside the parent's mouth. So if it sees any animal coming towards itself, no, then it is going to hide in its parent's mouth only to face this danger. Okay children, see how wonderful this is. Clear? Now hope you have all understood children. So this is how the mammals, birds, reptiles and insects are going to produce their young ones. Clear? So okay children, so before concluding today's topic, so we'll just revise and recall like what we have learned. Okay, and state whether the following statements are true or false. In mammals, the complete development of the young ones takes place inside the mother's body. Is it true children? Yes. So we have learned that this is the true statements. The young ones are going to develop inside the mother's body. Mammals do not have well-developed brains. The second statement here, mammals do not have well-developed brains. So this is false. No children. So we learned that mammals have got a well-developed brain. Third one, all mammals have hair on their body. Is it true? No. So only some animals have hair on their body. That is, some animals in the sense some mammals. So this is also a false statement. Human beings do not take care of their young ones. The fourth statement here, human beings do not take care of their young ones. Is it true children? So this is true. Okay, sorry, this is false. No, human beings, they take care of their young ones. Okay, children. So this is what we have learned. Okay, we'll be concluding here, and we are going to continue in tomorrow's session. So until then, take care and stay well. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.